Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you're looking at the brand new 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE with a standard package in Barcelona red metallic. So I'm going to give you a quick little walk around the exterior, show you some of its features, and then I'll bring you inside. So starting at the front here, we have a beautiful sleek styled grille. You of course have your chrome Toyota emblem. We have projector style halogen headlights. On the sides here we have 17-inch steel wheels with full wheel covers. We have color key door handles. Fuel cap will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. On the rear here we have our lift gate, which of course has its own windshield wiper and your chrome badging. The taillights do wrap up along the side of the vehicle, which I find is always a very nice look. You have chrome underneath all of those windows. Silver painted roof rails across the top, and lastly you have signals integrated on your mirrors. So there you have it, the exterior of the 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE. So just before I bring you inside of this gorgeous SUV, I'd just like to point out that it does come with keyless entry, so click that unlock button on the key fob and that will allow you right into the vehicle. On the driver's side door here, we have our controls for your power windows as well as your power locks. Just underneath, we have a couple spots for bottle storage as well as some regular storage in the driver door. Bring you inside the vehicle here. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our side view mirror controls. Very simple to use. Click it to the left side position, use your arrows to adjust, do the same on the right, and once it's back in this center position, nothing will move. This here will dim the lights on your dash. This is part of our Toyota Safety Sense, which does come standard in this vehicle. So this is our lane departure alert with steering assist. So what that does is if you start to drift out of your lane without noticing, your car is actually going to sense that. It's going to send you an alert and it's going to take over your steering and pull you back into the lane that you're supposed to be in. And hopefully that will stop an unwanted collision. So definitely a wonderful safety feature. This up here is our locking differential, seeing as it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Down here we have our hood pop, and just down here is where you can release your fuel cap. On the steering wheel we have tons of controls. They are mostly for audio visual, so you do have your volume up and down. You have your up and down arrows as well as your pickup and your hang up for Bluetooth. On this side as well we have our mode and your voice recognition, which works wonders by the way. Over here, all of these buttons are for your multi-information display, which you can see right in the center of your dash there. So simply by clicking through it, you can see all the different settings. Just underneath that, this is also part of our Toyota Safety Sense. So this is our dynamic radar cruise control. So your cruise control is just down here as per usual, but with the dynamic radar, it actually sends out a sonar to the vehicle in front of you, and it can track the speed of that vehicle and actually adjust your vehicle's speed to match them. So another wonderful safety feature for sure. Couple other things that are included in our Toyota Safety Sense is our pre-collision system with pedestrian detect, and we also have automatic high beams, which again work wonders. But let's talk about your entertainment system. So in the center here, we are looking at a 6.1-inch touchscreen display. It does come integrated with AM, FM, Bluetooth, a CD player, as well as a reverse camera. So I'll quickly throw it into reverse for you just to show you how clear that picture is. You can see the dealership behind us there. Yet another wonderful safety feature. Just underneath that screen, we have our air control, very simple to use, all through big dials here, and of course all the centers are push buttons. Underneath that, we have a whole bunch of controls down here. So we have our drive modes, both our eco and our sport mode. We have our heated seat controls for both the driver and the passenger with high and low settings. We have our windshield wiper de-icer, a USB input, an auxiliary input, as well as a power outlet. And there's actually a second power outlet located just down there for you. So tons of choices for music, and you can charge all your devices at the same time. And while you are charging your devices, this is a great place to store them, as it does have kind of a sticky pad at the bottom, so they won't slide around when you're on the road. We have another little console there, as well as our cup holders down the center. It is an automatic transmission, however you can flip it over to Tiptronic if you would prefer to do gear changes yourself. We have a center console here, which does have a tray in the top, as well as a bigger compartment just underneath. And as for the seats, they are a beautiful cloth bucket seat. They do have a patterning going down the center of them, so they're not just comfortable, they're also quite eye-catching. Up top, we have our dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors. And lastly, we have a sunglass holder, which of course has a little cushy pad on the inside so that they don't get scratched. So there you have it, the front seat of the 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE. Bringing you into the rear seat of the vehicle, that cloth upholstery is carried throughout, as well as the patterning going down the center of the seats. So again, they're not just comfortable, they're also quite eye-catching. We do have contoured front seat backs, so there is a bit of a curve to this seat, and that just allows for a little more leg room from the back passengers to the seats in front of them. We have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat, bottle holders in both the doors, as well as the ability of opening and closing your own windows. If you only have 2 or 1 person back here, this center seat does flip down. It gives you access to 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. And if you have any devices that you want to charge while you're sitting in the back seats, we have our very own power outlet located just down there for you. So no need to run cords to the front of the vehicle anymore. You can keep everything nicely tucked away in the rear. And just for a little more added comfort, these rear seats do recline. So definitely bring on those long car rides because absolutely everybody will be comfortable in the RAV4. So of course what intrigues a lot of people about SUVs is the amount of cargo space they have. So let me show you. To open your liftgate, underneath here there's just a little button. Simply pull that open, and it does have a bit of an assisted opening, so don't worry about not having enough arm power to hoist that open. And inside, as you can see, we are given tons of space. You can definitely fit everything that you would need daily commuting to school or to work. If you are someone who likes to go on camping trips, I'm sure you could fit everything that you would need for a week-long camping trip in here, including your tents and air mattresses. You are given tons of room. If you do have longer gear, say you want to go on a snowboarding trip or ski trip, we do have a 60/40 folding back seat in this vehicle. So you can flip either the big half or the small half down, fit your long gear, and still have room for some passengers. Or of course you have the option of flipping both of those seats down. You will eliminate the back seats, but you will definitely extend that cargo space. Also, a great thing to mention is when you do fold those seats down, they actually do go completely flat for you, so you don't have to worry about working over a giant hump down the center. One more thing that they've included back here for us is our tonneau cover. It is very simple to use. On the sides, there's just little inserts. Clip it in just like that, and everything can stay nicely tucked away from the eyes of the passengers. To close your liftgate, there's just a handle right here. And again, it's very nice and light, so don't worry about not having enough arm muscle. It does open and close with ease. And of course, I saved the best for last, the engine. So under the hood here, we are looking at a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with dual variable valve timing and intelligence. And not only does this engine give you tons of power and a super fun ride, it's also very fuel efficient. You're looking at approximately 9.5 liters for 100 kilometers, which brings you to about $1,700 a year in fuel. Now keep in mind that this is an SUV with 1,500 pounds of towing capabilities. So that fuel efficiency to me is just out of this world. So not only is this car gorgeous from the exterior and interior, it's all-wheel drive, can go anywhere you want it to. It's got tons of space, packed full of safety features, and the best part of it all is it's not going to hurt that bank account for you either. So there you have it. It was my absolute pleasure to introduce you to the brand new 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE with a standard package in Barcelona red metallic. And if you like what you're watching, go check out our YouTube channel because we have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. Also keep in mind that the remainder of the 2017 vehicles will be released very shortly. So I hope to see you on our channel. Don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Have a great one, guys.